Of course, you cannot show up to meet a king empty-handed, so we must bring something with us, and of course that can only be a bottle of very fine liquor. Good morning internet, it is 7 o'clock in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here with the Otamari people in the north of Benin. I have a very long day ahead of me, so I'm gonna make this quick. I think they prepared a breakfast, which would be great because if you saw the last video, I didn't really eat a lot for lunch and dinner yesterday. Let me show you where I am and where I'm gonna ride today. I see that I didn't even draw in my route through Togo yet, but in Togo I went here to Badu and then I rode all the way up here to Kara and then I crossed the border over here and now I am in the north of Benin, and today I'm gonna ride all the way down here to Abomey. So that is in fact quite a long day. I think it's 450 kilometers, which is a lot in West Africa, but I think the roads will be paved, so I should be able to make that. So let's go. Oh, we got bread, omelette and coffee. Au revoir! Alright, this is gonna be a long day, and additionally I have the fuel issue. I really hope I'm gonna find a fuel station that has fuel. Otherwise it's back to those bottles alongside the road, which is not good. I just see the stalls with the bottles everywhere. So that is already a sign that the petrol stations most likely will not have anything. And that just everybody is buying from the bottles. Of course, I do wonder then, where do they get the fuel from the bottles from? Here. They have. Bonjour.
Oui.
Essence.
Oui.
Ok, complète, s'il vous plaît. About 15 kilometers from Abomey. It's more about the destination today. So it's more about Abomey and what's there to see. So if I can stay here. So it is time to investigate the kingdom of Dahomey. If you have seen, I think last year this film came out, which is called The Woman King.
king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people. To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are Dahomey!
And it's I'm about to see over here. I'm now with Mark. He's a local. He's showing me around today. And this is one of the private palaces of the king of Dahomey. And I think we are just gonna enter. What are they doing?
Game?
A game.
Yes.
How does it work?
You use each holes for small grenades.
Okay.
And you can run.
It looks very complicated.
But first time you cannot understand very good.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Now entered what used to be the private palace of King Gezo. He used to rule until about the mid-1800s.
Yes.
And those used to be the living quarters of the Agogé. And the Agogé were the women warriors.
Yes.
And that's what the film The Woman King is mainly, that's about the Agogé. And then he also had a King's Guard, the male guard. They used to stay over there. And what you cannot see it now, but just behind there is a church there, because the Portuguese came to this place around already in the 1700s. Yeah.
1711, yes.
In 1711, the Portuguese came here, and
the Christian
King Gezo,
church.
yeah. So the Portuguese brought Christianity.
Yeah.
And King Gezo actually, well, he had many wives, but eventually he also married a Portuguese woman.
Wife.
What was her name?
Francisca is the name of the wife of the King Gezo.
Of the King Gezo.
Wife, married.
So they went to that church together.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it there, the cross there.
Is the room of the King Gezo. The King
the King Gezo stayed over there.
Inside.
Ah, okay.
Living inside.
Wow.
At his time. Here is his private palace. He represents his house. More than 500 wives. A lot of wives.
He had more than 500 wives?
Yes.
Woo!
He married a lot of wives.
Wow.
And he took the wife of his predecessor. And after he married more wives. But a lot of people at this time wanted to give her daughter to marry the king.
Right.
Because if your daughter married the king, you have peace in the kingdom, you are free, you can go anywhere you want, and the king give you some farm, and some slave can go to work in your farm. So this is where King Gezo used to live, and so around that time the slave trade was very large. So what would happen is that the kingdom of Dahomey, if they would fight with other tribes and they would capture prisoners, they would sell them off as slaves to, well, mainly I think the Portuguese were acting then as the slave traders. So, but what I learned now is that also, so I didn't know that the king used to have about 500 wives. So people would offer their daughter to marry the king, and in return they would get a farm, and they would also get slaves. So that's interesting detail that I didn't know as well. The king is buried here? Yes. Oh. Is that only King Gezo or other kings as well? Okay, only King Gezo. But the entrance is small. Is on right. Because before to go down for visit the spirit of the king, you must kneel for respect the spirit of the king. I see. No, I think I'll leave the tomb in peace. Bonjour, ça va?
Fruit of the palm.
Fruit of the palm. Yeah.
Granules of the palm.
Yeah.
Who he put inside. There are a lot of inside. He make the fire for cook.
Okay.
And he let the granite to big cook. And after he bring to in the pot there. Let's go. He let the granules to be cook.
Yeah.
He put inside.
After the cooking, it goes in here.
He put inside. He clean her leg.
Yeah.
For going down.
Yeah.
For take off the skin of
okay.
the red skin.
The red skin
of the granite.
So they stamp it.
Yes, they stamp it.
Yeah.
And for take off the skin.
Yeah.
And after red oil on the fire for cook second time.
So after this process, they'll cook it again.
They cook again.
Okay.
Finally, the red oil.
And then the palm oil comes out.
Yes.
Yes. And then this is just they use it for cooking.
No, this is
fire.
He make fire with this.
Yeah.
He sell this.
Okay.
He sell this.
So that's just the byproduct, the leftover product from the process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this granite he sell.
Okay.
To the people who buy this open.
Yeah. The blacksmith uses this.
Skin
yeah.
For make the
hot fire.
Yes, for make hot fire. Yes, for make hot fire.
I see. Yeah.
Before to me.
Oh, it's deep.
Yes.
Very deep well. How many liters come up in one go? Is that like
25?
25 liter.
We don't facility where.
25 liter. And it's straight for drinking water?
Yes, we drink. We cook with them.
Everything.
Shower with them.
They put it in the... This is when it goes for the second time.
Yeah, that is the second time.
And below you see the oil.
Under is the red oil.
There is the end product, the red palm oil. So 1 liter of the red palm oil
cost
1,500 sefa.
Yes.
And then at the market you have to pay about 2,000.
Yes.
Oh, it was no, 1,000.
In the house, 1,000
1,000
for 1 liter.
Yeah.
In the market, you must buy for 1,200 or 300.
Right. Yes. So if you buy 1 liter of the palm oil in the market, it's about €2. Yes. And here, straight from where they make it, they'll sell it for about €1.50.
Yes.
For 1 liter.
Yes.
But it's a very long process to make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's go to see the red oil.
Yeah.
That is the second.
This is the finished.
Yes, that is the
finished product. And
that is the smell of the fruit in your left place. You see it?
There's fruit there?
Yes. This is. Pardon? Already see the fruit here.
Okay. So the fruit is hanging up there. Okay, so they're now going to show me how they collect the fruit of the palm to make the palm oil.
Before to cut, he let to see the fruit who is mature.
Yes, okay.
Yes, if it is mature,
he checks first if it's ripe.
Yes.
Oh.
so that be careful for your eye.
Okay, yeah. Ah, there comes the fruit.
Yes. This fruit is mature.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay, now it's gonna come down.
We come now. So that my son woman. Yeah, so
So that is the harvest?
yes, yeah. You see?
Wow.
Oh, this fruit is the mature.
Yeah.
No? Now she come now. You see? You can
Ah, yeah.
now she bring
These are all
a
good.
lot of women group
Yeah.
take off this and she bring in the house.
And then
she
start cooking.
Yes.
Yeah. But these are more orange. Is that more mature, more ripe? No.
This is more mature.
Oh, okay.
This is not.
It's not yet,
more, yeah,
not yet ripe. And then they use those for fire, no? That
Yeah, this is to make fire with
with
this.
fire, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With this also, if you already finished to take off
The fruits,
yeah,
they can use it for fire.
for
Yeah.
the fire, yeah.
Yeah, for fire to cook the fruit.
That is a calabash tree.
Oh, it's calabash.
Calabash tree.
Wow, I didn't know that looked like this. Wow, that's so cool.
There are two different calabash. This is calabash tree, and sometimes we use some granite for plants.
Yeah,
And after
they grow
you
on
have
the...
if he grow,
Yeah.
you have calabash.
I've only seen it on the ground, but never in a tree like this.
Yes, that is the first time for you to
Yes,
see on
yeah.
the tree. Yes.
Amazing. She makes these.
Yes.
Ah.
That is her job. That is the big.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
They use them for...
She used the terracotta.
oh,
to
yeah.
Make the pot with them. Inside there is the terracotta.
Ah.
You see how you make?
Oh, she builds it up in layers
Yes.
like that. Wow. And then they use the pots for storage of water or
Yes, so
grain
for
or
cook,
cooking.
inside for put water inside the big.
Ah,
put
right.
the water inside, and there are a lot
Yeah.
of people buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long does it take her to make one pot?
You know the way.
He said that she need 3 days for make, but the
To make
small,
one. Uh-huh.
she can make the small in 1 day.
Ah,
the small,
oh, okay,
the
small.
but the
Yeah,
big,
the big
you
ones.
for 3 days before to make.
Wow.
He said that if she make this, she must wait for 3 days after to make to put in the fire.
Ah, okay, yeah. 3 days to dry and then cook it in the fire.
And this is already cooked in the fire.
Ah, yes.
But
it's finished.
now you can put water inside. You
Yeah.
can cook inside.
Yeah.
No problem. This is very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that if you put in the fire for cook to be cookie, yes, she can cook inside. But now she cannot cook with this.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
You see how she made that?
Yeah, amazing. And she will sell them in the market
Yes,
also?
she sell in the market.
Yeah.
Yes. She sell between 500 or 600.
Uh-huh. Cooking the maize here.
Yes. Ali grandma ali ogun dia. Ko ti fo ko.
Hi. Bye. So the kingdom of Dahomey ended when the French came. So the monarchy as it used to be doesn't exist anymore, in the sense that the monarchy has no power, no political power. But that doesn't mean that the monarchy completely ended. So the bloodline of the kings still continued. So there's still, until today, there is a king of Dahomey. And Mark arranged for me an audience with the king, so I'm going to meet the king very soon. But of course, you cannot show up to meet a king empty-handed. So we must bring something with us. And of course, that can only be a bottle of very fine liquor. So we're now hunting for some whiskey to bring to the king.
Okay.
Which one should I buy?
He tell you sit down.
Oh, I sit down?
For her to sit down.
Right. It looks royal to me.
You said that you need another bag. You put down.
No, it's fine.
Merci.
Merci. Au revoir.
She wants to sell you.
Yeah,
to
of
sell
course.
you another thing.
This is
Yeah, tell
enough.
you. The statue of this soldier.
Ah,
The women
yeah.
soldier, Agogier, and the
Agogier.
men soldier.
we are here. The palace of the king.
Yes. Allez, au revoir. This year, you know, all. Eh, traduit c'est fond. Eh.
Bonne facture, nous
And I am back at the guest house. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film in the King's Palace. In the end, they did let me take a couple of pictures with the King, which was amazing. Yeah, what an experience. It was much better than I anticipated. We spent a really long time there. The King was super interested and he was asking me a lot of questions, and yeah, they were just really interested in my story and all the adventures that I had, and they were asking like whether I'm not afraid of wild animals and what do I do if it starts raining, and yeah, they were just super interested, which was nice, and yeah, it was a very special experience. So when we came into the palace, I had to take off my shoes, and they gave me some clothing to wrap myself around in. So then we walked in, and then the king was sitting on a wooden throne with really beautiful carvings of panthers, and on the floor there were mats. And then women sit on the left side of the king from the king's perspective, and men sit on the right side. And we had to do a lot of bowing. There was a lot of bowing involved. So first, I don't know, like 4 times you have to touch with your head, you have to touch the ground. And then when I was speaking, I was also bowing in between, and yeah, there was a lot of bowing involved. We got first 1 glass of water, and then we had a shot of whiskey. So I bought a bottle of whiskey as a gift, but if you come to visit the king, you will also get whiskey. Well, it was quite strong. And yeah, and then we just talked and talked. I think we spent like 45 minutes there, like a really long time. And sometimes a new person came in and they would also do all the bowing, and they would also sit there. And yeah, it was just really, really fascinating. So that was today. Before I end this video, I have an important thing to tell you, because this also means a break in my Africa series. So I'm going to leave Africa for a little bit, and I have 3 good reasons for that. The main reason is the rainy season. I said it a few times before. I don't want to continue through like the midst of the heavy rains. So I knew at some point I gotta stop and wait out some of the rainy season. And I think this is a good moment to do so, because the second reason is I don't have my visa for Nigeria yet, which is really difficult to get for some reason. Don't ask me why. And there are some ways to get it here in Benin, but it's very difficult. It's going to take forever. So it will be better to arrange it in Europe. And the third reason why it's good for me to have a little bit of a break from Africa is for my health, because I am taking these malaria tablets, preventative malaria tablets, because the West African variant of malaria is really quite dangerous. You can die within 24 hours of contracting malaria. So I really don't want to get that, of course. So I'm taking these pills every day, but they're also not very good for your body if you take them like for a really long extended period of time. So for my health, it will also be good to take a break and get out of the malaria area for a little bit, and then come back again after the rains mostly have passed. Now, I'm not gonna do nothing, so don't worry. There's actually, I think, not gonna be much of a break on the channel. I have 2 amazing things planned that I can do in the meantime, and I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be very nice, I think, also just to have a change of scenery. Africa is pretty intense and there is still a lot more Africa to cover. So I'm actually looking forward to just doing something completely else for now, and then come back fresh again. So yeah, that means this is Africa for now. I'm gonna be back very soon with new adventures in new places. But for now, this is it. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.